Phone addiction is an epidemic in this day and age. It's almost like everyone is addicted to their phones, especially in the West, in my opinion. Like if you go to a train station or a metro, it's like more than 95% of the people are staring at their phones, right? They can't even put down their phones for 10 minutes. Like, I understand if it's a 30 minutes train ride, right? So it's better you do something rather than sitting down bored for 30 minutes. I understand, right? But the thing is, like, if it's only a 5-minute train ride, you're just gonna drop off at the next station, right? It's only a 3-minute train ride or a 5-minute train ride or metro ride. Or if you just have to wait for your train or metro for like 2-3 minutes, you can just stand there and, like, just observe the environment or just allow your brain to breathe, because your brain needs time to breathe, right? Because it's like binary code, 1 and 0, on and off, right? Or more like oxygen, inhaling, exhaling. If you exhale all the time, you're gonna die. If you inhale all the time without exhaling, you're gonna die. You need both inhaling and exhaling in order to live, in order for your lungs to function properly. So, like, same goes for this phenomenon. Your brain is not supposed to always be active. It needs both rest and activeness in order for it to function properly and at its peak level. This applies in work as well. There needs to be some sort of balance between rest and work. Yes, if you want to work hard, do that, but working all the time with zero breaks, that's actually counterproductive. That's less productive than people who would take like a little bit of rest every now and then, right, without being lazy. But anyways, that's a different topic here. So yeah, your brain needs time to breathe, right? Your brain needs to function properly. Your brain is not supposed to be occupied all the time with dopamine and blue light on your face, etc., etc., right? So most of us are addicted to our phones. Almost all of us are. Even those that don't even those that don't think that they're addicted to their phones are actually addicted to their phones, right? So what's the solution? The solution is not to turn off technology. Just like AI, people are so negative about AI. Look, you can't shut down AI, it's here to stay. So the solution is learning to adapt to it, right? For example, when it comes to education, if you, even in this post COVID era, right? If you make online exams a thing, even today, even though COVID is no longer here and lockdown is no longer here, if you still take online exams, and if you still, like, if your courses rely completely upon assignments, the students are going to cheat. Even if you tell them not to use AI, they will use AI. So what happens is they don't learn anything. So what's the solution? Is the solution to completely move away from AI and to view it negatively and whatnot? No. AI is here to stay. You can't shut it down. The solution is to change the education system, the structure of education, right? Make 70 to 90% of your courses dependent upon closed book in person exam. Closed book in person exams. That way they'll be forced to study, and like 99% of them won't be able to cheat if the in-person environment is like structured in that way, right? So make most of your courses dependent on in-person closed book exams, rather than taking online exams and making all your marks dependent on assignments and etc., etc. That won't work in this post COVID AI driven era. Students are going to cheat even if you tell them not to cheat. So at the end of the day, they don't learn anything, right? But regardless, so the point I'm trying to make is, like, I kind of went off topic here. The point I'm trying to make is the solution is not to shun technology, it's not to get rid of technology, but at the same time, it's wrong to be completely overtaken by technology, to be addicted to it, to turn into a cyborg, to be on your phone all the time, or to walk around with headphones and earphones on. Again, just like your brain needs time to breathe, your ears are not supposed to be covered with earphones and headphones, right? Even if someone calls you, how did people receive their calls, right? Before there were headphones and earphones, they'll just pick up their phone, right? It'll be in their pockets or whatever, and they just pick up your phone, right? So do it like that. Why on earth are we like walking around with headphones and earphones all the time, right? Thinking it's cool, or it's the modern thing to do, when it's just stupid. You're just being a cyborg. So your brain needs time to breathe. You're not supposed to be on your phone, and you're not supposed to walk around with headphones and earphones all the time. So the solution is to maintain some sort of hybrid approach. By hybrid approach, I mean to say that don't get rid of technology. You can't get rid of technology, right? If you do, you'll be lagging behind, right? Everyone else is faster, doing everything efficiently, and you're like a luddite, right? So the solution is not to get rid of technology. You can't get rid of technology, neither can you get rid of AI. The solution is learning to adapt and maintain a hybrid approach, right? use technology use AI, but don't allow it to replace your head. Don't allow it to overtake you, right? Use technology, but don't be addicted to it, right? That's the solution, right? So I know it's hard to do, and it's very compulsive and everything, but if you make a conscious choice, you can do it. Like, you might have to use very less technology for a day or two, or a few days, and then when you get back to using technology, maybe you can use, like, maybe that would make it easier to maintain this balanced approach. Like, you're using technology, but you're not obsessed by it. So yeah, again, I'm not sure whether I could make it clear or not, so let me just try and repeat myself. The solution is not to get rid of technology. The solution is not to use technology. The solution is not to be overtaken and addicted to technology either. The solution is not to turn into a cyborg either. The solution is maintaining some sort of hybrid approach where you use technology, but you're not addicted to it, right? It's like we created these tools, right, to serve us, but instead, like, we got overtaken by our own creation. We got submerged and addicted to our own creation, right? This shouldn't be the case. We created these things as tools for us so that we can use these things to make our lives easier, right? We should keep it that way. We should not be addicted to our own creation. We should not be slaves to our own creation. So, in our personal lives, again, the solution is to maintain some sort of hybrid approach, right? So, do use technology, but don't be addicted to it. Don't be on your phone all the time, right? If you have to wait for your train is gonna come like after, or your bus is gonna come after 2 or 3 minutes, right? So don't pick up your phone. Don't. Just wait for 2 3 minutes. Just stand there with your thoughts, or sit there with your thoughts. Observe the environment, right? Allow your brain to breathe. Yeah? If it's just like you're just gonna get off in the next station, don't be on your phone if you don't need to. Unless you need to check the map or something, don't. Right? So again, don't be on your phone while eating. Yeah? Just eat, sit with your food and eat. You're gonna notice the calm and quiet, and like, you'll thank me after this. Trust me. You're not only allowing your brain to breathe, the calmness and quietness that you'll notice is almost like meditation, right? In the past, you needed to go elsewhere to do meditation. Today, you just need to put down your phone and be in the moment. So, yeah, Learn to not use your phone all the time, right? Decrease it as much as possible. Don't be addicted to it. Learn to sit with your thoughts, right? Learn to be in the moment, learn to observe the environment. And the change you'll notice in your thought pattern, in your brain, the calmness, the clarity, the original thoughts, like it's hard to explain unless you experience it, you know? You'll thank me after you notice this. Your brain will be clear. You'll have original thoughts again. When was the last time you had an original thought? Right? Your literal brain pattern would change. Your state of mind would change. Right? You'd be calmer. You'd have more clarity. And you'd have, like, look, you'd either become more productive, or even if you do the same amount of work that you did when you were addicted to your phone, even then you'd feel more accomplished. You'd be in the moment. Again, in the past, when you needed to go somewhere to do meditation and whatnot, and to be have that clarity, nature does help even today. But today, I think the meditation would be to put down your phone and be in the moment. So yeah, don't get rid of technology. Use it, but make sure it remains a tool for you to use. Use technology, but don't be addicted to it. Use technology, but don't turn into a cyborg, right? Don't walk around with headphones and earphones all the time. Your ears are supposed to breathe. And don't be on your phone and on addicted to technology all the time, because your brain is also supposed to breathe, right? Walk around without earphones and headphones. You're not an FBI agent. No one is gonna die if you don't pick up your phone, right? Walk around without your headphone and earphone, right? Take in the sound, notice the environment, right? Don't be on your phone all the time, right? So, yeah, don't walk around with your headphones and earphones all the time, and don't be on your phone all the time. Yeah? Use technology, but don't be addicted to it. Use technology, but don't allow this to overtake you, to replace your brain, right? Maintain this sort of hybrid approach. That way, you're going to have clarity of mind. You're going to have original thoughts again. At the same time, you'd be using technology when you need to without being addicted to it, right? I'm not saying you can't use for recreation. You can, right? You want to watch Netflix, whatever, right? You can. But don't be addicted to it. Don't overdo it. Most of us are overdoing it these days. Even those of us that think we're not addicted, we are addicted, right? So, again, let me just repeat myself one more time. The solution is not to get rid of technology. The solution is not to remain addicted to technology either. The solution is to maintain some sort of hybrid approach, which is use your technology, but don't be addicted to it. Use technology, but don't turn into a cyborg. Don't let it overtake you. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I could make it as clear as I wanted it to make. Like, I'm not sure whether I could be as clear as I wanted to be, but hope that makes sense.